Live from the KHOU 11 studios, it's Great Day Houston. And now here's your host, Deborah Duncan.
Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Great Day Houston. Okay, I'm just going to say it. I'm just going to call it out there. I have a swollen eye right here, so I will be doing the show. Like, now you can't see it, can you? All right. Well, it is Wellness Wednesday, and yesterday, thousands of men added years to their lives. How do they do that? Take a look. Okay, so where are you at in terms of, you know, now everybody's asking you the question, right? Like, so when are you getting married? When are you getting married, right?
We've been getting that one a lot lately.
Yeah.
All the time. All the time.
Yeah, so what's the holdup?
You can answer this one.
Yeah.
Talk about putting me on the spot here.
Yeah, well, you know what? Why not put you on the spot? Go ahead, my man.
Oh my God. No way. Oh my God. Oh my God.
Melissa, since the first day I met you,
Oh my God.
I knew you were for me. Will you marry me?
Oh my God, yes, of course. Oh my God. Oh my God, babe. I love you.
Thank you. Let's put it on.
Oh my God. She was like, he would never do this on live TV. He would never do this in the public. Yes.
Oh my God, babe. Thank you. I'm like having
All right, so studies show that married men live longer than single guys do. Matt Murphy and his fiancée Melissa met right here on Great Day Houston last Valentine's Day, so we thought it only fitting that he proposed on their one-year anniversary in the Great Day studio where they met. So, ladies, if your man is dragging his feet, tell him to marry you for health reasons. Okay, first comes love, then comes marriage, then comes a baby in the baby carriage. A couple of baby announcements are making health headlines. Let's find out what they are in today's Hot Topics. And on our panel today, we have Cardiothoracic and Vascular Surgeon Dr. Tom Nguyen, chiropractors Dr. Lindsey Thomas and Dr. Tony Deramus, periodontist and surgeon Dr. Raouf Hanna, and Do a 180 health and wellness expert Dr. Stephen Hotze, who also specializes in OBGYN issues. Hello, good morning. Okay, first, in the interest of the health for our gentleman this morning, are you all married? Yes. Yes.
I am engaged.
You're engaged. Oh, good.
Yeah,
You just added years to your
yes.
life there. There you go. Okay. Smart baby monitors. We certainly know that SIDS is an issue and scares a lot of parents of newborns. But we have all these different monitoring systems that come out that says, you know, you need to attach this to your baby or attach this to the crib or have this in a room, and that way it can, you know, alert you to any changes with your baby's sleeping habits there. But there's another study that says don't rely on these things. It doesn't really save the child's life.
Well, I think, you know, where the problem lies, there's not enough research supporting one way or the other. And so what's happening is parents could be getting false results, whether it alerts the alarm and nothing is wrong, or the alarm doesn't go off and there could be something wrong with the baby. The other thing is sometimes if that alarm does go off, causes a sense of urgency, the parents take their children in, and then are they having unnecessary tests done if it doesn't need to happen. So, you know, I think the best bet right now is if you're using those, just make sure you're using proper sleeping techniques for the baby and make sure the crib is empty.
Yeah, when my son was born, he slept right on my chest. I would stare at him all night and go, are you breathing? And hold the mirror up to make sure the fog was on the mirror, right?
Watch their chest go up and down.
She's exactly right. I think the smart baby monitors aren't really that smart. And we're all in the medical profession. We know it's complicated to measure patients' vital signs, the pulse oximetry, even the Fitbit watches. There's a lawsuit out saying that it's not very accurate, right? So imagine you have a smart monitor and you get complacent and you think, hey, the baby's doing fine, and you don't worry about the baby. And actually, you know, it's actually a lot more complicated than that.
And it's called a monitor,
it's
right?
a monitor.
It's just kind of a helping device there. Okay, this is one that comes up over and over again. Male birth control. Ladies, how many of you wish there was some male birth control out there? Okay, so they tested this on monkeys. It's long-lasting, it is reversible, it's a contraceptive for men, and it proved entirely effective in a 2-year study. But will they use it?
Well, if it was done on, if it was done on monkeys, then it would definitely work on me. For sure. You know, I don't know. They said that this device lasts 10 years, and the question is, how do you know? Is it the oops?
Right.
You know, when you find out. But I'm not opposed to male contraceptives as long as we don't have to change the physiology of the body. It's just something that kind of blocks it overall.
Why is it taking us so long, do you think, gentlemen? Is it just because the onus has always been on the woman because she's the one who can get pregnant, or are we really aggressively looking in science to have a male contraceptive?
I mean, I think you're bringing a good point. I think culturally it's always been, on the woman to kind of control the possibility of having kids, but I think it's about time to actually have the burden a little bit on the man as well, right?
Yeah,
I mean,
look at the new generation man right here. Dr. Hotze, you're like Steve, and you come from being an OBGYN. I mean, so you get that point.
I'm
there.
not an OBGYN, but I do deal with
Background,
female
yes.
issues. Yeah. No. Well, we have 8 kids, so
You have 8 kids.
we practice the rhythm method.
It works very well, is what you're saying?
If you want kids.
All right. What's at stake for older dads? We know that George Clooney has announced. First, he said, "I'll never get married again." No, I'll never get married. So he's married again. They said, "No, I'm not having kids." That's silly. He's going to be having twins now, right? There's been a lot of emphasis on older women having children, the higher rate for things like Down syndrome and the whole bit and the health of the baby. But we really don't talk a lot about older men having babies as well. So basically, the impact that could have.
Yeah, I was 36 and 39, so I was a little older, not 55 when I had my kids. And so I feel that there's a lot of advantages at an older age to have children. And I think you're blessed to have a child no matter what, at any age. That's fine. But I do think that people that are planning to have children, at the age of 55, really have to consider these kids, because if you look at it, you're 75 before the kid's even able to legally drink. And so the kid's going to be missing out on a lot of things that you could if you had a much more active and healthier parent.
Yeah. So there's that part, but then the fact that just the sperm itself can be compromised at an older age.
Yeah. Part of that study too is talked about the psychiatric illnesses, schizophrenia, but they said way less than 1% deal with that. So in my mind, that's not really a scary statistic at all.
I just think it's unfair that women at around in their 40s, we're shut down. It's like, okay, you are not naturally having any more babies. We're done with you. Oh, men, just keep Tony Randall. He's like 115. Just keep going on, keep producing them there. Okay. Longer life. This is something else that we also look at research in medicine. Harvard geneticist David Sinclair thinks we'll live to be 150 by the year 2100. And there's all kinds of medications and all types of therapies that we have that can reverse wasting in muscle, can have hair cells regenerate. I know, Dr. Hanna, in dentistry, you look at regenerating bone, the gum tissue.
Yeah, well, it's the thing is we don't have a single responsible factor for aging. Like, you can't target just one thing, or we can't know how to target one thing. So now pharmaceutical companies are working on developing several pills, one to slow up aging cells, collagen, reversing hair,
regrowing some things.
Yeah,
because that's what you'll do. You'll have bones, right?
We periodontics or bone or jaw bone regeneration started way earlier than other regeneration studies in the medical field in general, and this is what everything should be focused on: not repair, not prosthetically replacing things, but to try to regenerate the body own original parts.
Yeah, and you talk about doing a 180, right?
Yeah, well, you've got to do a 180 and take charge of your health. The key to long-term life, healthy life, is healthy cells, energy production in the cells, which is produced by the power plants in the cells of mitochondria. No drug made by man will ever be able to do that. You've got to use natural means. Those are natural vitamins and minerals, replenishing your hormones. As we age, our hormone levels decline. We eat a lousy diet, so we don't get the proper vitamins, minerals, and nutrients. And inevitably, the mitochondria, which are the power plants of the cells, decline. And so there are certain substances that are natural that you can take, like NADH and sirtuins and these sort of things.
Keeping things balanced.
Right, that enable the cells to produce energy. If you have low energy production, you're going to be unhealthy. You're going to have a host of diseases. If you have high energy production, you'll be well.
Yeah.
And unfortunately, all the drugs that people take are toxic to the mitochondria. They may be able to relieve a symptom, but they will poison the mitochondria, so you can have low energy production, so you get sicker and quicker on pharmaceutical drugs.
And of course, in heart medicine, we look at stem cell, which has been very promising.
Right. So it has been promising, but the problem with stem cells is that they can grow to anything. So a lot of the stem cell technology has grown in, it's unregulated growth, and the cells actually grow into cancer. So that's why, we talk about it, but it really hasn't come to fruition a whole lot.
Right. Ideas there, but more research needed.
Yeah, absolutely. But, I think I think you're exactly right. I think, people are definitely getting older. We're living longer. But I don't think we're going to have a magic bullet per se. I think it's going to require just, taking better care of yourself,
Right.
better lifestyle management, eating right, exercising, and, taking the medications. But I don't think you can have a pill that's going to reverse the aging process.
You want to be 150?
Yeah, that's right.
So.
Yeah. Look, if I can still look good and think good, Mom will be 150 showing up at my great grandkids college campus going, who's that one right over there? Okay. Thank you all very much.